How are you? How's it going, everybody? It's back again. Welcome to the channel. All right. It's a little new jam I got. Uh, mm, mm. Hope everybody's doing well. This is Tactical Bitty, and we're on. Hello. Oh, welcome to another Tuesday. My name is Tactical Meaty, or my channel's name is Tactical Meaty. And like I always say, I'm back. So, I don't have that much to talk about today, but I'm going to talk about something, I guess. Let me lower that volume because I'm coming a little hot. So, well, as you can guess, I said on the title of the video is like Behringer SP1200 allegedly. Yeah, it's allegedly. They're not making an SP1200. I'm not saying they made a SP1200. I just heard a rumor. I heard some rumors today, and I wanted to like spike the you know, make it interesting. Uh, yeah, it's a it's a little bit weird for me to say that, but no, I was hearing from other YouTubers that simply, what about if Behringer makes a SP1200 now that they made the I'm having some latency on this thing, very bad latency, which I don't understand why. Let me see here 1 second. Please don't leave. Let me check here. It's always something, huh? Let me put it down. Put it down all the way to. Let's see. Oh, that's better latency. Okay, now I can speak. All right, so yeah. Um like I was saying, was listening to the Behringer Bros. I don't know. I think I have. Let me see if I have their page. And I was watching them today, and it was nice because they're loving all this Behringer gear. Like I'm loving the Behringer gear. So let's see, what's their name? There's somewhere around here. Oh, take the fear out of the gear. That's the name of the of the channel. The Behringer brothers. I like these two guys. They're very cool. And I watch their videos constantly. They were talking about uh, they were talking about that was January the 14th. I don't even know what day I'm living in. Uh, yeah. So yeah, that was today earlier, and they made this video, and they were talking about bringing in the SP1200, and like you can see in the thumbnail, I was joking around. That's not real. So, anyways, my thoughts on that. That would be pretty cool. I'm thinking about getting that, that um, LM drums, and I will be getting that LM drums because of the fact that it has those converters that everybody talked about. I don't know if you saw the debacle between EA Skeet and this other guy, Ave McCree. So they were having a big discussion about how the new equipment doesn't sound the same like it used to, and it could be true. It could be true. I mean, there's a character in having the bit depth, the bit rate lowered, but it's not to lower the bit depth. Like I was thinking about it. Listen, it's not the same to lower the bit depth of a audio through software and to lower the bit depth using uh, uh, circuitry like a chip, a physical circuitry. Uh, and I think that the physical circuits are gonna give it more character than let's say I load up a sample here on the MPC and then I lower the bit depth. Um, I lower the bit depth. Oh my god, my wife is calling me now. Let me tell her that. Oh god. Let me 1 second, guys. Don't. I can do it here. I can do it here. Don't worry about it. Let me text her right quick. I hope you're doing well today. Whoever's watching this, I hope you're doing well today. I hope everything goes good. Everything is good. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. So, anyways, um, yeah. So, um, other than that, I wanted to talk about other things here. I wanted to talk about other things here, and other things that I wanted to talk about was the MPC platform. And I don't know if you guys are aware, I updated to the new MPC 3, if you can see. And oh my God, the workflow is not that different, guys. It's the same thing they did. What they did is linear arrangement on sequences. That's all it was. It's a linear arrangement in the sequence, and then you get to have multiple sequences That's all it is. Nothing else. All right. One good thing for us, the people that are doing live jamming and all that stuff, and I tried it already and it works really nice. And it's this next thing I'm gonna show you right quick. So when you go to QLinks, you have all these options. Track effects rack. You know, you can do that. Okay, but I'm gonna go to pad scene. That one right here, pad scene. And then you go to QLink edits and then you press XY. So I got these three first ones ready to go. All right. So what makes it interesting is that if you're doing a live performance, you can set up this each lane. Like I am going by columns, and each lane you can assign uh you know, a different macro. So you got up to 8 macros. So why I'm so excited about that, I am really excited because imagine, and that's, they give you this eight macros by 4. So it's 8 macros 4 times, and you can add those to wherever destination you want to add it to. So I'm gonna play this beat that I had going on. Okay, let me set up so when I speak, it lowers a little bit the volume because this is like, ooh, man. Let's see. Side change to this track. And then let's put here a limiter. And let's side chain that one. Okay. Hello. Hello, hello. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do is, hold on for a second. I'm turning this off. And it's back on. So now I click here. So you guys see what I'm doing, right? So there you go. So what I'm doing is I'm putting my main outputs here on insert 2, and then I'm gonna sidechain it to this track, bam, and then I'm gonna add a limiter, fruity, where is it? Dynamics right here, boom, compression, sidechain 1, and I'll turn down the threshold, yeah, the meat, the ratio. Hey, hey, hey. I want it when I speak, it turns down, baby. Yeah, turn it down. Turn it down. So very quickly, I have the flex beat connected to I got the flex beat connected to column 1. Then I got on column 2, I forgot what I got there, and then column 3. So you will hear it. Oh, it triggers whatever I got on the flex beat, whatever effects I got from 0 to 16, right? All 16 pads. So watch this. And that sounds nice, right? So you heard that? You heard that? That's crazy. The transition style. I'm going nuts with it. I like it because it makes you more like makes the beat more alive instead of just you know this little beat I made it yesterday. I'm basically what I'm doing, people, so you understand. I'm mixing on the boxes. I'm using the capabilities of the boxes as much as I can. Let's say on the grind, if I wanted to EQ out some low end, then what I do is it has low pass and high pass, and that you can use that as an equalizer. And then just think, instead of thinking inside the box, think outside the box. And the way that I'm thinking about it is that way, right? Hey George, hey George, jeez, Georgie. Hi man, what's up? Well, uh I was first speaking about the what you call it. I was speaking about first about the SP1200 being remade by Behringer, and then on top of that, well, I'm here talking about the new MPC3, and at the same time, I was stirring the pot here with the Behringer SP1200 clone coming soon, because I heard some people speaking about it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. It's not like the patents are up. It's a season for anything goes, you know. I wouldn't be surprised neither, but it will be fun. You know why? Because to get a SP1200, you gotta shit 4 grand, almost 5 grand for that piece of hardware just to make some 90s boom bap. That's a little bit, that's kind of abusive. $4,000 for a couple minutes of sampling, and the LM drum can do some really nice chunky sound design. Now people can't say, oh, it's unreachable. Now you can reach it. Now you got 12-bit sampling on that machine, and on top of that, uh, it's gonna make some really chunky kicks out of that. And I don't know, I don't know. I think I'm getting it. Let's see if for my birthday, I'll get it for my birthday. But the thing is, this is in back order. Like, 97. I ended up buying the MPC 2000. I still have. So, you have that MPC 2000. Have you tried the new one and the old one? And how much of a difference is it? Because oh, you're buying it? Yeah, I'm buying it too. I'm buying it too. I want to see how my drums sound, if I can run in through that. Like, you see how this reggaeton drums that I got on, they're not exactly made reggaeton. These are from the TRS. And wow, let me see. I have a kick of the 707. I have the dance hall snare, which is that's what basically reggaeton is, dance hall. And I have a special kick here making the bow kick, and that's it. That's my special sound design is that bow kick. So it's like a sample. Hey, that track you made it. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Sounds crispy. TR 707 and 727. Well, that's the thing. Um, This guy is from the old school, Nando Boom and all these people. They were using old machines, and from what I've seen and research, I guess they use the MPC 60, but they sample those from something else, and that's the thing. I've been researching, and there's a lot of, some of it could be Lindrum. I heard some of the sounds come from the BMX, also from the Oberheim BMX. So it's like I've been trying to find the original sounds of that old school dembow that everybody in the world uses it, but I want to get the original sounds and then put my own sound to it, like run it the way I want to EQ it and all that stuff, instead of using that recording from the from that old school disc. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to use samples from overused samples from everybody. Yeah, their kids, like, I guess they sued most of the reggaeton, uh, guys, and I don't know what happened there because I haven't been following the case that much. But and does that with all reggaeton sounds? Yeah, but those sounds are chopped from a vinyl record. The original sounds that they use, those are how the sound. Why they sound like that? Because like right now I'm running I'm running the snare through a compressor, and then over here I got the Electro Harmonics platform, and I'm adding a little tiny bit of distortion and another like compressor on top of it, and it gives it a punch. I don't know, maybe it's my ears, but I think it's yeah. No, the only way you could, now you can buy samples, but back then the only way you could do it, but it was by sampling other people. Nobody had what's it called, nobody had it like this, like we have it right now. Like, yeah, of course you had to sample these. They sampled, I don't know if the reggaeton samples that they used were from drum machines, and that's what I'm trying to figure it out, because I know some of the original reggae artists of the 90s that were doing like reggae dance hall, they were using the Oberheim DMX, and they were using those samples through that machine. I'm just intrigued because there's not a playbook on it. It's not like, oh, no, 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 these are, it's not like, let's say if you go and try to make some techno, well, you're gonna go with the 909, and you can start from there, or the same with the other side, with hip hop. You can, like, the new era hip hop, you can start with 808s, and that gives you at least a bass ground, or where you can start. Georgie says, I still have my old sample drums. I ran them through my old Mackie mixer and wound them up through the EQ. They hit hard. Yeah, yeah. Actual love drum sounds and drum machines. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. I feel that is right now, when I'm doing this, I'm going through the machine and I'm going through a mixer, and then I'm from the mixer, I'm running it through the pedal here, a little pedal compressor that I have with a little bit of drive, and then it's going back in, and 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 it sounds better. then just going from the machines to the interface. Yeah, well, it's good to have all the kinds of sounds that, and to know where they at all times. That's the thing. I like it because if you know where your stuff is, you can work really fast. You know. So, uh, yeah, I was thinking about that LM drums because just to see how crunchy I can come up with, especially snares. You know, especially snares. So let me play this again here. And then what I did again was this plugin. You hear that? That's the new plugin they have, and that thing just makes like noises, like old school noises. But then I on the second column I added like the LFO speed. So look. You know, and then the same thing I'm doing here with this one. This is the NTS3 by Korg, and that gives it another sound. And then I combine that with this with the mixer, and on the mixer I use in the crush. So I can let go of one hand and keep going, and then the other hand the crusher. Then I got this. Yeah. So if I run, let's say, just a snare. That's what makes it interesting. Yeah. And that is this one is the one that I made myself. And then I made a second one, which is like it's like a low pass, I think. No, because it goes out. Yeah, it goes out straight to, yeah, the inputs. So it's not gonna work. It's only the stuff that is running through the mixer that is getting the NTS3, and then everything else, the mixer is going into the MPC, and then I'm running it through and then back inside the computer. And I'm going through all those troubles because instead of having a big mixer, I was thinking, well, I might get rid of the mixer. I don't know. I might get rid of the mixer and the micro freak and add an octa track there to make the octa track as my mixer, and then get rid of that interface and get like a 12 channel interface and run everything to the computer, back out, back in. I don't know. I just want to make it like I'm using a DJ mixer, a DDM 4000 from Behringer, and you can slam it. You can slam it, and it slams real good. But I don't like it to slam it too much. I slam it just slightly, so you get a little bit of grit, but it's not. That's why it's sounding the way it's sounding. And I didn't think about it before. I heard some people talking about it, talking about, no, you have to run and heat it up and then get back inside, and then that's the way to do it. And yes, that's the way to do it. because if I put it straight, it won't sound like this sounding right now. It will sound different. Yeah, I need a multi-track mixer. I was thinking about um that the Mackie 14, I think, 1416, something like that. The one that has all the inputs and all this, the individual outputs. I was thinking about getting that one. It's big, but it has everything in there. Everything but compressors, I think. It has EQ, it has all that stuff. Yeah. But for live, because I just want to make my stuff in the moment. If I was gonna make a beat, let's say I'm gonna make a beat for somebody, I'll start the drums. Dun, dun. The piano here is not a piano. It's like that's from the Hydra synth, and it sounds good when you use it as a piano. I like it a lot because of that Hydra synth right there. Uh, yeah, it's a. I don't know. I got a little inspired, I guess. I get the 16 track. Okay. Yeah, because I really need that. Yeah. Yeah, that's from the Hydra synth. I'm just playing it. I don't know if it sounds good. I made that from scratch yesterday. I called it reggae piano. So yeah. So you're older than that UBXA? But no, it has no. I don't know if it needs effects. Sometimes it got so many voices you don't even need it. But it all depends. Yeah, and then the Behringer grind is doing this. Yeah, it has the effects of the Zoom MS-70 CDR, and it has delay plus reverse delay. So it sounds weird. I have my dilemma is that I have bought and sold so much stuff. Like first I started with the Electron model samples that I still have it. I kept it because I really like it. Um, then I bought the motorcycles. I used it, and then I found myself. I shouldn't have sold it, but I did sell it. Um, I did, I did, I did sell it. Yeah, because I bought the MPC, and then I saw that I had more. Like I have more. I could cover more ground with the MPC when it comes to drums, and now the MPC has become just a machine for tricks and for sequencing. That's the only thing I use it for. And I like it when I make hip hop on it. It's better. Like I already know how to do all this little hip hop things on it. And then the reggaeton, the drums, I'm using the TR-8S. I guess because it sounds better. I like it better. I don't know. I tried making a lot of reggae inside the MPC, and I don't like the way it sounds for some reason. But yeah, Behringer is gonna come out with a SP1200, and I'm gonna go crazy because um, that LM drum. I see myself sampling that TR-8S and slamming that LM drum in there and making those those kicks, which are the ones that I'm having the most problems with, is the kicks. Because I don't know if you can hear it. Let me see. This Insta play. This let's see. Yeah, what the hell? Oh, the attorney is over here. So you see, that's the kick. This is the bow kick, and that's the. I'm doing all right, attorney. And how are you? One more day of live. You know how it goes. Yeah, I know what you're trying to say, because that's why I want to go out the TR-8S all separate with the outs, boom, 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 inside the mixer. I know. Yeah, I really want to do that. So it might be better to have to spend the money on that mixer. My dilemma here is the space. I will have to either get a table or rack mount it somewhere down here below where I can get access to it. And maybe get a rack mountable one and put it in a rack mount, one of those things that I can put under the table. Yeah, hopefully when I buy a house, that's coming very soon. I'm crossing my fingers and hope, hope, hoping that God gives me that opportunity. But I've been working really hard uh, to where I'm tired of working so many hours. But hopefully, we'll get that going this year. Yeah, so I want to have my own room and I want to build all my stuff in there with the amount of space that I need. And hopefully, I go into the midlife crisis with a really nice setup. uh, Yo, amazing. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. You want it all, but I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to get the right sound, and that's what I want. I want the right sound. I've tried all kinds of things, man. I have tried recording directly to the interface, right? And it don't make no difference. Like even if I go through the interface or I go directly through USB, it sounds the same. You know, it sounds the same. And even though this mixer is not that great, I feel the difference. Even if it's a DJ mixer, I see the difference. So I think, yeah, but when I run it through this first and then I go back into the computer, it sounds better. I feel that it has more power for some reason. Now, if I take it all out and instead of going through this mixer and then I just go bypass the mixer and go straight in, it sounds, I get less power. Like, even if I get the same volume. Ableton. I don't use Ableton. The only thing I use is FL Studio or the MPC. Yeah, guys, you're right. There's something about the mixer that is like before even like this one I can go over the red and it's still not distorting, but it's giving it a character. That's all I can feel when I'm doing it. It's like it's on the red, it's not clipping yet. It will clip, but it's not clipping yet. So, and only when you're at the end, that's when you finally get that clip that sounds distorted. But the no red on the, you don't want red. Yeah, but you don't want red on the computer. You can have some red on the hardware outside. I think it's fine. Look. I'm gonna do this right quick. Let's put the drums through really really harsh. Okay. Uh-huh. And why am I not getting any sound? That's on the yellow, only on the yellow, right? That's the first of the red. It has three more levels. Now you can hear the clipping. But there is red. Right there. Right there is on the red. But if I go down, I keep it on the yellow. Well, borderline. There you go. Yeah, that sounds good right there. Yeah. Yeah, if I put it on the, it's a bad thing on this on the synthesizer. You can't go red. You will hear it really badly. Yeah. So let me take it. That's the grind. And I was gonna show you the other one, a Micro Freak. It's doing this weird muffled sound. I don't even know. I did that like super. It was improvised basically. some shit like that I did. Yeah, well, let's get ready for that mixer, I guess, and get that mixer, and then from that mixer, I just want to have a way of doing tricks. Now that the MPC can do that, I can get rid of the mixer, if the DJ mixer, and keep it only for like if I was gonna do like a live event or something like that, and I will use that to. And the other thing, I want to streamline this thing here. I want to. I think I got still got way too many machines. I I, I think I should just put some of them on the side for a minute and narrow it down to like maybe 5 machines the most, maybe 6 machines. 6 machines, it's okay. Right now I'm running 8 machines, so I got the SEO2, which is the one when the bass. That's another thing. This one is a fully analog, so the bass that I'm making and for the reggae, it sounds so good compared to going through you know, instead of going through a, well, the SEO2, great machine, great machine. What I like about the SEO2 is that it's completely immediate. Like like you can have, like you can use, I don't care too much about using the sequencer on it unless I was on a desperate, like, unless I was doing like techno, because it's just a 16 step sequence. So if I was doing like techno or something like very hardcore, like, really really hardcore type of electronic music, I'll go with a sequencer, internal sequencer. But mainly I use something else to sequence it. What I like about it, I like the way the filters, especially the envelope filter envelope, is pretty quick. I'll say it's very quick. Like you can make and it also is very gritty. Like it has that grit. It has grit. It has that. And when you detune it, since it's so gritty, it sounds nasty. I'm being very descriptive, but it does sound very nasty. Yeah. Let me change it. Let's change. I'm gonna show you something right quick. These are other, because you can have whatever you have in front of you, plus you can change to the what I like about it is that you can save your patches, right? So you can have whatever is dialed on the main board is always gonna be dialed on the main board when you hit when you are on when you're on the patch, when you switch, it has a switch on the left side, and it goes from song to sequence to patch, and that's from the bottom up, right? When you're on patch, when you press the play button and it's lit, you're playing whatever is already dialed on the board. When you turn off that light, it will go to the the presets that are on the unit, right? So I like it for bass. Yeah, the yeah. Let me keep telling you about the SEO2, right? So let's say this is one patch that comes with it. But that's not all. Like you see that sound, that's fully, you know, and it has an onboard delay, and it's not analog, but it's good. Let me see. Let me go close to 500 milliseconds. So like and then also on that sound, let's take, you can add instantaneously, you can I don't know if you can hear that. That's the, I'm gonna be running the pitch of the of the oscillator through the LFO. You see how it's how it changed? It it changes real quickly. Let's say you like that and you wanna save it. You can, I don't remember if it's, yeah, you press down the value knob and then you can scroll it. I'll scroll all the way to 50. Let's put that on 50. Boom. It says sure. Yes. You hit yes. And that's saved right quick. Like so quick. And let's go back to, you see? That one is an empty patch. Now on 50, we have it again. Never lose the sound. That's what I like. And if I go back to the number one, the one that I was using to make that one, is still there. And that's exactly why I kept it. Some of the knobs are very small, and what I did is I 3D printed. I'm gonna show you here right quick because you see I paint them green. That way, you see this is the cutoff, right? And this is important. That's why I put that. These are the volume knobs for each oscillator, and then here I got all the wave, like the waveforms for all three oscillators, and these are the octaves of each oscillator. And in the middle you have the tunings of each oscillator, which I don't like to touch much, so I left them little so I don't touch them. All right. And then when I go operate this, I operate it with the tip of my fingers. With the other one, even if I did with the tip of my fingers, I will touch with this finger, the one in the middle. So I 3D printed those. That's the only thing bad about this. Me, I get Mr. Fat Fingers, and then I have the LFO rate, which I know that I'm going to be messing a lot with. So I added one to this. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 knobs. And then I did the same thing. I did the 3D printed an extra cover for the NTS3. So I have a little bit more protection, extra layer of protection. And to add that, I used the little hobby stuff that I got for the RCs, and I got the right size screw for that, so I can screw the top on that. Boom, boom, and that's done. And then you gotta improvise here. You can't stay can't stay still. I gotta keep going. So what I was saying was that ever since I got that DJ mixer, my sound has changed because something happens when you do that. And I think what happens is what you said, Mr. Georges. You got more headroom. Yep. Yeah, you have way more headroom, and I guess that's what lets you get like higher sound. You know, I think so. Yeah. So I want to do that. Some people master the stuff only on a 2-track. They record it on a 2-track and they go at it like that. I think I'm gonna be doing that. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what I'm gonna be doing with that. But yeah, um, this beat is gonna get saved. It's gonna get saved. Oh yeah, I was talking to you about the SEO2, right? So you see, that's patch number one. It says number one, and over here, right here, that's the switch I was talking about. All the way up, it says patch. I don't know if you can see that right there. Yeah, this camera ain't great. That's the phone camera. There you go. That was worst. Let me clean this right quick. There you go. All right, there you go. Maybe that's how far it goes. So that's the one that says patch, right? And then that's the number. So if I want to use the one in the panel, I flick this one, boop, flick it off. You see, when it's like that, that's in the panel. But then I moved this. I remember I just moved. Yeah, I like it. It sounds very, very thick. That's why I like that SEO2. It sounds thick, and it does other sounds. I mean, I can go through other stuff. And the bass go lower. And we are in the user presets. We can go in the first one. Yeah, that's pretty strong right there. You know? Something strong like that. That's using the LFO. That's deep right there. You know how it goes, right? You know, it can sound really crazy. Oh, that's like a by itself. Yes, it is based on the mini moog. Uh, if I had the mini moog, I probably wouldn't have the space. So I heard it. I I heard things that people talk about the bass, how the bass sounds, and how nice and gritty it could be. And I bought it because of that. Because I wanted a machine that can make bass, really thick bass with like no mercy type of bass. So I got that, and I know a lot of people swear by the mini moog. I know, but I don't have the space. Sorry, I ain't got the money. Sorry. And the Behringer, they have it. It's cheap, but no, I ain't got the money. I could have the other one. Um, Another reason why I bought this is not because I wanted to buy it like that. The other reason, and it's a very nice reason to understand to pay a little bit more than the Behringer Model D, right? Because the Model D is basically this thing, almost this thing. Is that this has an auto tuner, so you can auto tune, like it will auto tune all the oscillators and everything. So you can have that headache of one day your synthesizer doesn't want to warm up or whatnot, or something happened, and you don't know how to calibrate it. And like me, I don't want to waste time calibrating stuff. So boom, make it automatic, and it does it automatically, and I don't have to wait. I don't have to wait to I don't have to think about it. I just go into the thing and to the menu, and boom, we'll have everything back in zero, and you put all the knobs back in zero, and you start off again instead of breaking your head with it. Yeah, that's exactly why I sold the Crave, the Behringer Crave, and I know that a lot of people love it, but I hate to have to carry around that. I even still have it here, Meta. You see, that's the problem with these things. I still have it here on the table. I didn't even put it away. I'm gonna show you right now. Okay, Mira, you see this? This is a flathead screw driver. Huh? You see? And I always have to have it on the table because it will go out of tune. And here I am messing with the little knobs to retune the thing for like 15 minutes, and my ideas run out. So got rid of it and got me the Behringer grind that gives me a shit ton more of sounds. Is immediate, like the Crave was another immediate. I don't wanna like this guy over here, the Roland SH4D. The only reason why I have kept it is because it has knob per function like no other, and I can like quickly make a patch, right? So, oh my god, who's in the front? So, um, the SH4D is good. It's good. It's Roland, and it's not that bad. It could be better, but I don't use it as much. You know what it is good for, and I really use it for that. Yeah, the analog synths, I know, but we are in like it's 2025. All analog synths should have a retuner, internal tuner that will retune everything by itself. You shouldn't be going crazy over stuff at this time. I know vintage synthesizer, they get a pass, but come on, man. Yes, I am not. I'm not willing to go through that much, you know. And the other thing is that it stays in tune. That's the other thing. And I love analog. Don't get me wrong. I love all about analog. I got two analog machines here only, and I don't have anything else analog. Everything else is, and I wish I had something else analog, but they're huge. I was thinking about the OBXA, UBXA. Yeah, that one is very tempting. And the SEO2. It's the same sounds. I don't know. I have quite a few. I got to write a few things myself. Yeah, well, when it's like levels, everything's just levels in life. You start at the lowest. I started with Volcas. I had my first Volca, my first thing groove box that I got was two things. First, I went to a Samash and I bought myself one of those teenage engineering what you may call it. Which one was it? It was the arcade, teenage engineering arcade. That's what the one I got. And I started playing with that, and then got to understand it and played with it, and played with it in all kinds of ways. And then I got had my little Bluetooth speaker at home, and because my main thing is guitar, you know, so I play the guitar, and I was trying to remake some old. This is me because I was trying to remake some old school stuff I used to do with my friends back in Puerto Rico when the punk scene was still alive in back in 97, 98, and 99. And I wanted to revive some of that, so I started working with a computer, and I got the FL Studio, and then I started using that, and it sucked because it didn't record well, and all this stuff. Now it records perfectly when I record guitar into it. They have fixed a lot of things, but yeah, whew, I feel like I've been here forever. So this is the thing, guys. I'm gonna go, and it was nice talking to you guys. Uh, I don't have any more news, right? ah, oh, I was thinking about talking about analog stuff. What you guys think about that Dreadbox Typhoon? I don't know if you guys have used it before. I was thinking about that because it has internal effects and it's analog. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know. Uh, you know, I'm trying to do a live stream every Tuesday, so you guys don't fall asleep on your desks. So it's cool to have something to watch or something to do while you do other stuff. I usually, when I'm working, I'm listening to everybody. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I think I could get something better for sure. Pioneer AS1, if you get it cheap. What is the Pioneer AS1? Let me see. Let me see what it is. Pioneer AS1. Okay. Ah, Satorais. Pioneer AS1. Uh-huh. What is that? Ah, a monophonic analog synthesizer. Hmm. Really? How good does it sound? Single boy Prophet 6, basically. Yeah, I wonder why nobody talks about this. If it's 521 and it's one voice and it's analog, it has to sound very good. It looks like it. And it's beefy. Oh, I like that. Nice. I gotta check that out. I really gotta check that out. Thanks for the yeah, because the thing with the synthesizers, I don't have a problem with the hydrosynth. To me, the hydrosynth sounds very good. It is digital and you can tell it's digital, but it does some things that I like, and it has certain things that it does well. Um, Especially when it comes to like lo-fi sounding things, you can make it like really sound like ethereal type of lo-fi-ish, and it does some crazy um like Euro rack type of craziness going on in there, and it is awesome. 49. It says, yeah, Dave Smith designed it, built well. It's beef. They still selling it. That design is not a new design. That's older. Dave Smith, Pioneer. Hmm. Yo, this. Oh, and it has a thing to do the wiggle wiggle, and it's monophonic. I don't care if it's monophonic that much because I only need like two of my synthesizers to be polyphonic. I don't need them all polyphonic. Yeah, the hydrosynth I do like it, and I like the possibilities that it has. It has so many possibilities in there. It's like I was thinking the other day, all thinking all crazy. It's like, is this a synthesizer to make more synthesizer? Like when you think about it, like you can make a patch that is an FM patch, so that's an FM synthesizer. And then you can make another patch as a wavetable. Boom. Then you can make another patch that is just like a regular synth with regular saw a square. It's just crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The crazy thing with analog is that my question is, and this is a thing that Dreadbox has a small, has a few of their boxes are slow form, and then on top of that, they're like smaller form. They're able to be polyphonic analog. Why does everything has to be so huge? That's my question. Because I would like to have like I would like to have the same amount of machines with the half the amount of space used. And maybe that's me because I still got eyesight. Other people will be, no, don't do that. I can't see. I understand. But I would like to like have a setup where I have six machines, fully analog, and they just banging. You know what I mean? It just bangs the. I recommend you get one Eternian. You will love it. Yeah, Pro 3. The Pro 3. I heard a lot about that, and it sounds really good. Hydra Drum. Yo, this guy, oh my god, Sin Samurai, you're nuts. And this guy, EchoCraft. I know that if they do that, they're gonna kill the market because the way they made the Hydra synth and the way I'm thinking, like you guys are thinking about it, I think yes, it will be a sick drum synthesizer because they're gonna go like, okay, so we're gonna have this drum thing, and it's gonna do pretty much all kinds of all drum styles of synthesis. And on top of that, you'll be able to use your own samples as part of this structure. That would be crazy. Oh my god. Oh, that would be crazy. They do like it can take samples and use the samples as part of the structure of all the drum machines inside. You know what? Let's say it has a kick machine, and it has a machine that is that and then you incorporate a sample on top of it if you want, and not necessarily, but if you want. So that means that you can get something that you kind of want to sound like, and then make boom sound, do the sound design and make your own instead of having to, you know. Yeah, yeah, I know, I know, I know. If you think about it, right? If they come out with a hydro drum, you might as well call it a day with a hydro drum and two hydrosense explorers, two little ones. Boom, boom, and the hydro drum, and that's a powerhouse. And let's say, I don't know, there's so many combinations that you can get. I was thinking about getting rid of the MPC, but now I see where they're going with it, and think I think it's gonna be worth it. I think so. No, forget about it. Is Everybody talks about the hydrosynth. I got it when I saw it. When I saw it, and I saw they had like the version that I got, which is the smaller one. Yeah, yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens because I'm really not doing that much. But that beat, I'm gonna keep that beat. I'll put it on the side, and I'll keep making more. I will have a MFB. Oh, now you say lucky devil, right? Um, that one that has the demon core oscillators. Oh, that thing is crazy. That thing is crazy. I think the price is not that bad for the amount of voices it has and all that stuff. But uh, yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I tend to erase stuff. I tend to like I turn everything off. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. I think it's time. I gotta work tomorrow, and that was the reason of a little bit earlier stream. My dog is going crazy. I don't know if somebody's outside. Let's see. Let's go with it. Let's go with the music. Hey guys, I'll see you. Okay. Thank you for joining me, so I don't be so bored. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Let's go.